This Women's Day, are you planning to give flowers to the special women in your life? Maybe you should try books instead. Hi everyone, I'm Ashna Balasubramaniam and welcome to my channel. I'm here to tell you some amazing books that you can give to the women in your life because these books are totally empowering, engaging and entertaining. So let's start off with the first book. Okay, so we kickstart this video with the first book in the series. It's called Tiny Beautiful Things and it's written by Cheryl Strayed. It's one of my favorite books because, it's a collection of letters. Cheryl Strayed used to be a writer of a column wherein people used to write letters to her. She was the agony aunt to them. And they used to address their grievances to her, like in their personal life, of course. And Cheryl Strayed used to put herself in their shoes and try to give them guidance. And why I tell you this is a must read is because the way she has addressed the letters back to the readers who wrote to her. It is so beautiful that it will give you an entirely new perspective to life. Like even the worst problems that a person has, she brings in a new outlook to that. She actually stands in their shoes. It's like she cries with them, she laughs with them, and then she tells them what she needs to be, what they need to be doing. And of course, she does recommend them to a therapist, like in certain cases. But yeah, this is how it is, and I think it's a very beautiful book. The words she has weaved together to form letters, it's just so beautiful. Like each and every letter is like it will hook you to read more. And practically, like even when I'm going through some lows in my life, I do go back to this book. So initially I borrowed this book from a library, and then I thought, okay, why not just buy this book again? Like after I returned the book, I really loved it. I thought, why not buy this book to have it as a guide for me whenever like I'm in some of the lowest points in my life. So I really love this book, and every woman here must read this book. So yeah, this is it about this book, and let's move on to the next book.
3, 2, 1!
Okay, so the second book in the series is called The Magnificent Mrs. Mayhew, and it was written by Millie Johnson. So I was casually walking through Sapna Book House again. Like this is like my regular bookstore. I went there again and I saw this on the shelf. I had never read a Millie Johnson book before, and I just picked it up. I just read the plot of the book and I picked it up. It's a fiction book and fiction novel. And this is about the woman protagonist called Sophie Mayhew. She was the wife of a very powerful politician, and obviously, like as a wife of a powerful politician, she's required to make public appearances and all of that. So she used to be stifled by her family members and her husband, and she never really had her own voice. She only had to behave accordingly so that they would portray a good image to the public. So that is how she used to be. So one day, due to some unforeseen circumstances, she is actually forced to discover herself and find her voice. It's a very beautiful journey and a very beautiful story. Like it keeps you hooked throughout. It's very interesting, and the way she finds her voice, like as a woman who is so subdued, she finds her voice, and it's a very beautiful book. I think you should absolutely read this one. So if you're a woman or if you know a woman, make sure that you pick this book. It's a must read. Okay, so now moving on to the next book. The next book is actually a tie between two books because like both these writers are my favorite and they are Indian writers. And the first one, I'll talk about the first one. The first one is called Dying to Be Me, and it was written by Anita Moorjani. I actually borrowed it from a library a few years back, and it's just stuck on to me. So this book is about how Anita Moorjani, the writer herself, she actually battled the journey of cancer. So she tells you about how she was before cancer, and then like how much her life changed after cancer, and like she emerges as a strong and powerful woman. And today she's actually inspiring millions of people across the world, especially the ones who are battling cancer. So yeah, this was a book that teaches you that how the writer learned a lot more about sensitivity, empathy, and all of that. And I really loved this book. Somehow it's just like, it's not like a story, it's like real life incidents that she goes through. But when you read that, you actually kind of like put yourself in her shoes and see what all she went through. And I think it's a beautiful read. Other than this, the other tie I was talking about, in case you're not into the habit of reading, or of course, like even if you love reading, you should definitely read Sudha Murthy's books. Like, I love her so much. I really wish I could meet her at least once in my life. And she's the kind of person like who in her short stories, like she puts her experiences into them and she blends them with lessons, so that very practical lessons that you can apply to your life. Like those short stories, like 1 or 2 pages or maximum like 5 pages, they teach you so much about life. Like whether you're an adult or a kid, regardless of age, regardless of gender, you should definitely read this book, read her books, especially the one that I'm talking about right now is The Day I Stopped Drinking Milk. So that's one of my favorites, and yeah, please make sure you pick her books as well. So with this, we have come to the end of the video. I hope my suggestions actually helped you pick a right gift for the woman in your life or for yourself. You're allowed to gift yourself, you're allowed to pamper yourself, so definitely pick these books out. And if you've already read these books, or if you read these books after this, please make sure you comment below and let me know if you like these books. I'd love to hear from you. And with this, thank you so much for watching. Like, have a great day ahead, and happy Women's Day to all the lovely women out there. You are strong, you are powerful, you are you, and you are amazing. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.